Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 19th, going to the 25th. Officially have moved. I feel like I like this space. Let me know in the comments how you guys, what you feel about this space. I like it because we have a lot of natural light here. But anyway, I am going to dive into your reading. Before I do, I just want to quickly say, if you do enjoy these readings, if it's your first time here, if you've been here a few times, make sure you do like and subscribe. It does help me out a lot, and I'd love you guys to be part of the community. And if you have been here and you are subscribed, then make sure you send me a little comment in the comments section to let me know that you guys are here, because I like to connect with you guys as well. But anyway, let's dive into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys. As always, we'll start with the oracles. For my lovely Aries, please, Spirit, let's get one for each of the oracles, please. Okay, the first card that you have from this deck is the By the Book card. Usually this comes up when it's a really good time to merge yourself in with the community. It's kind of the follow the leader card for me. Of course, it does speak about diving into some sort of knowledge, information, if you are going into education, for example, but it is about following somebody else's footsteps. It can help you get to where it is that you want to go a lot faster. It can help pave the way. There are times where we need to break the status quo, and there's times to follow it, and this week is a really good time to follow it, especially if you're not certain about how to reach a goal. Look at the people around you who have achieved it. How did they do it? What can you do? Seek inspiration from others this week. It could be a really good time to do that and to do things by the book. All right, let's see what else is going on for you guys. All right, let's see for my lovely Aries. For my lovely Aries, you have man holding a heart. Do I have this deck upside down? I do, right. So this could, of course, be you, or it could be somebody around you. So take however it resonates in your life. If it is you, this is about you opening up your heart space this week, Aries. But if it is somebody else around you, then this could really be about somebody who has very deep feelings for you, who could be helping you out this week, could be expressing those feelings to you this week. However it resonates, it's a big time for love. It's a big time for opening your heart up. And again, potentially having a romantic interest. All right, for Aries, please, Spirit, any other messages before we go into the tarot? Insecurity. Now, this is interesting because, as you can see here, he's closing off his heart space. So I'm going to give you two examples of how this can resonate. Again, depending on whether it's you who's the man holding a heart and you're deciding to open up your heart space, and if you are dealing with somebody who is a romantic partner, for example. Well, there could be a few. They're showing me there's lots of different ways that this can be the case. So for some of you, if this is you, it really is about dealing with your own insecurities. Maybe it's about feeling a part of a group. Again, maybe you're worried about following other people or seeking inspiration from others, maybe because there are some insecurities here. The man holding a heart really does feel like a message for you, Aries, is to make sure that you are reaching out to others. Like, an insecurity of yours could be getting in the way of certain relationships. It doesn't have to be love. It feels more career-wise. It feels more about the people around you. In your environment, for example, maybe you isolate yourself a little bit, or lately you've just felt a little bit heartbroken, and that's prevented you from reaching out to others, or whatever it may be. It could even be different from this By the Book card. It just feels like some of you are really dealing with insecurities, and this week Spirit is urging you to kind of open up your heart space. They're showing me a little bit of like journaling can help, affirmations, and also being vulnerable is also going to help you out this week as well. Now, for others of you, this could be a person outside of yourself. On one hand, Aries, you could be the one that's a bit insecure about opening up to somebody else around you, okay? But for others of you, there's a third message here, that there could be somebody who has feelings for you, but is also super insecure this week as well. So we have a little bit of a interesting theme coming along here. I'm sure the tarot will dive deeper into it as well. So let's just carry on. You are being called to overcome a certain fear. And because this is a chakra deck, it's a base chakra for some of you, or again, somebody around you could be having to deal with a fear about having the right to be here. We all have a right to be here. It's our base chakra. affirmation. But sometimes in life, depending on what happens to us, we kind of get taught to play it small, and not to open up and not to trust, and to, we don't feel safe. So whoever it is, if it's you or somebody else, someone's dealing with that fear this week. So let's see. Let's get keyword forgiveness. This says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, it's a theme of forgiveness coming through here. Let's get your animal spirit, then we'll dive into the tarot. For Aries this week, it is a bit early here, by the way, so if I'm like a bit slow, my voice is a little bit weird, that's why. Love is all around. This is so interesting. For some of you, this will be in your love life. That could be romantic partners, that could be platonic, could even be like family members that you are opening up your heart to in a way. All right, whether you're just seeking peace in a situation where maybe you were fearful of love, forgiving your parents if that's what they taught you to be like or conditioned you to be like, forgiving past relationships, past friends who have hurt you. It does definitely feel like there is an insecurity that has arisen from you not feeling safe to be open, okay? Or again, this could be someone else around you. But the Nightingale spirit is an interesting one because it does say love is all around. And to remember that. So whether this is about reopening up your heart space again, and again, trusting in others, allowing yourself to follow a community, to be part of a community, whatever it is. Let's jump into your tarot. All right, let's give this a quick shuffle for Aries. All right, music will help. Make sure that the music that you listen, music is frequency, and we are all energy, therefore we are all frequency too. And it does matter. When you play or you hear a sad song and it just makes you feel sad, even if, even just the music itself can trigger emotions, and that's why music can be amazing. But if you're listening to sad songs and you want to heal, we're going to have to listen to healing songs or happy songs. It can really help us change our mood, especially fire signs. I feel like fire signs need to hear that the most. Anyway, all right, I think I'm done shuffling. I'm gonna split the deck here for you. Oop. All right, let's take it from the top. Okay, someone is definitely speaking about their feelings. We have the King of Cups coming up straight away. I was gonna show you after. King of Cups is somebody who has feelings for you. It's basically the same thing as a man holding a heart. You have the Ace of Swords, which is about victory, communication, a new beginning. All right, of truth. And then you have the Ten of Cups coming after this. So this could be, if you're in a relationship, just does feel like there is forgiveness. Somebody's being super open about how they feel. Definitely some emotional maturity. Some of you need to hear that. Okay, this person is coming across as emotionally mature. It feels like they want this Ten of Cups with you. All right, or this could be you. Again, it depends on who you are. This could be a Pisces. Interesting. Alrighty, so you have I should have told you before I put it down, I'm still working on it, guys. Okay, you have the Hanged Man coming up underneath the King of Cups. So again, this does feel like, I know I'm speaking about somebody outside yourself, so take it how it resonates in your life. This could be you, but it does feel like somebody's looking at something from a different perspective, okay? They have felt stuck or unable to do something, and in that time of stagnation, of things being out there control, they've been able to look at something differently. Okay, but let's speak about you, Aries. Let's speak about you, right? A lot of you are really understanding your own feelings and emotions differently, and I do feel like this is why it's coming up this week for forgiveness, to look at things differently. You are coming through in a very emotionally mature way. If we're going to resonate with this as you're understanding your feelings on a deeper level because you've been through a lot of hardships, okay? Especially, I'm getting a lot of you recently have had your emotions kind of rule you. That's what the Hanged Man is representing to me. You've been able to observe it differently in order to gain control of your feelings, to maybe seek forgiveness too. Do what you can with those feelings that you've dealt with. I am picking up heartbreak. It's not coming up because I feel like you're moving away from it. But you do have the Six of Cups here. So again, it could be a lot of nostalgia, thinking about past times, past events, Mercury retrograde. So, this is a time of reassessing the past plans, whatever it is. And I like it because the Hanged Man represents seeing, again, observing life and seeing it from a different perspective and gaining enlightenment from that. And by the way, what's looking at me is the Enlightenment card from that Chakra deck on the bottom, staring at me here. So this Hanged Man and the Enlightenment, it does feel like you're kind of gaining a really fresh perspective, maybe the truth, all right, maybe just your intuition is just bringing something in that's super clear. And I think it's helping you when it comes down to planning or preparing your future. Okay. On understanding what it is that you want moving forward. Okay, and who you want moving forward. I will say that because some of you, it is really kind of like love. It could again be about friendships as well, or kind of business partnerships too. But the Two of Wands, I like this because it really is about expanding your horizons. But it came from a place of stagnancy, which is interesting, okay? Potentially healing too. Right, then you have this Ace of Swords, which is about truth and victory. So for some of you, there could definitely be some very important communication this week. Could even be contracts for some of you if it's outside of love and all that kind of stuff. But it is a card of victory, okay? Maybe you're hearing something. Swords are like information, thoughts, communication. So that's coming in and it's giving you victory. That is going to lead to a lot of happiness. Rainbows represent, finally the sun is shining. In that same middle line, you also have the wild card too. Two new beginnings coming through here. But it is also paired with the Six of Cups. So again, maybe from looking at the past this week and understanding why this nostalgic feeling is coming up. Why am I thinking about this person? Why am I thinking about this past project I was doing? This nostalgia, I think, is actually helping you to figure out what you want to do moving forward and to maybe even create that new beginning for yourself. It's giving you some form of enlightenment. Again, that word is coming up here. And the interesting thing is, I love this light that's behind the hand. I've never picked up on that detail before because, usually it's kind of where the power is going. This is why it's representing enlightenment for the Hanged Man. It feels like the power is in your hand here. So for some of you, this could be something that you guys are initiating. Is this new beginning? Is this truth? Is maybe communicating to somebody to let something off your chest, to gain victory over it in your life. And maybe you're speaking things into existence. Maybe your words are very powerful this week as well. But again, there's something about the past, maybe a memory or a past person resurfacing that's going to help you kind of transform something and start a new cycle. And we do have forgiveness here. So whatever that means to you, some of you could be letting people into your life. And if you know you won't be doing that, then it's not for you. You are really just learning how to let go of the difficult feelings that something has caused you so that you're no longer holding yourself back. Okay. And then in this other line, we have the Ten of Cups, like I said. So there is some happiness coming through for you. This is that happily ever after. So I love that. But you do have the Four of Pentacles, which does remind me of the insecurity. And the Seven of Cups. So this is the only part of your reading where I would say that maybe there's a need to focus on this energy in order to clear it out. The Four of Pentacles can be a holding on or a holding back. All right. In this case, he wants all this wealth. He's a king. I always see this as the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're struggling financially, or again, this could be just with your own energy, feeling a block. Something feels blocked. Something's not growing. The way of growing something in this case is really about letting it be and to let go of things that might be holding you back. Sometimes it's just the importance that we put on something. Because in his eyes, he needs to hold on to every single coin that he gets in order to go towards that abundance, whether it's financial stability or not. But it's also holding him back. So for some of you, there is something here that you might be holding on to that could be holding you back here. And for some of you, I want to say if you're struggling to manifest because, your external world is kind of showing you limitation and it's kind of showing you lack, then it's really about not holding on to the materials, like the physical world around you, to keep because you also have this on the same line as the Hanged Man in the Wild. It does feel like some sort of enlightenment is helping you to start something new and a new cycle, but it feels like this physical world or this material world and your importance on it is holding you back. You can change that. Absolutely. You don't need to control everything. And again, maybe you need to step into the unknown, into vulnerability, and that might be something you need to kind of ease up on here. And the Seven of Cups as well, which is a card of confusion or options. So for some of you, it's about making sure that you do like trial and error things. Don't hold it on. Like, don't, if you make a mistake or you choose the wrong thing or something doesn't work out the way that you thought it would, that's okay. There are many other options out there for you. Don't get hung up on one thing, okay? They're showing me the phrase like don't put all your eggs in one basket at this time. It's a really good time for you to experiment, not to hold on to things too tightly. And I think that's why the Four of Pentacles is here as well. The moment that you kind of hold on to okay, this didn't work out, don't let it get to you. All right, I would say not to take things personal this week, which of course depending on your situation can be tough, okay? But just remember, in that same line you do have this 10 of Cups. All right, well, I hope this helped you. Let me know how it resonated in the comments, my angels. Again, I'm just going to dash away so I could do the rest of the readings today. But let me know how it resonated. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right.